Hello, you are watching Balahippo Math Genius Riddle. The question is to find the sum of several fractions. There are certain rules for each fraction to generate the final result. Would you please find it and calculate the sum for these items? Pause the video and give yourself a try while you are ready. Keep watching the video to find the result. At first, let's analyze the items in these equations. Each fraction including one number square plus 1 in numerators and the same number squares minus 1 in denominators. And compare two items. The next fractions, it add numbers different to it, like the first item 2 square plus 1 over 2 square minus 1. Then the next fraction is 4 square plus 1 over 4 square minus 1. After that, 6 square plus 1 over 6 square minus 1. Continue to the end of the items, 98 squared plus 1 over 98 square minus 1. And the next item is 100 squared plus 1 over 100 square minus 1. There should be certain rules in it, and it could be rewrite to different items for us easily to calculate and get the value. Now, how will we start? I'm going to analyze single items. First, on the first fraction to get more information, the first fraction 2 square plus 1 over 2 square minus 1. In this fraction, I'm going to generate integers, then simplify the fractions. Therefore, I rewrite numerator 2 square plus 1 to 2 square minus 1. It is the same as the denominator 2 square minus 1. It will become integers and the other fractions. So the numerator is 2 square minus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Then divided to two items, they are 2 square minus 1 over 2 square minus 1 plus 2 over 2 square minus 1. The first item becomes integers 1. So we get 1 plus 2 over 2 square minus 1. Let's go progress. To simplify the fraction, next, let's handle the remaining fraction 2 over 2 square minus 1. In these denominators of these items, there is 2 square. We know the formula a square minus b square equal to quantity a plus b multiplied with quantity a minus b. Adapt the rule to the denominators as 2 over quantity 2 plus 1 multiplies quantity 2 minus 1. In order to find more rules, we define the numbers 2 as n. Then the fraction transfer to 2 over bracket n plus 1 bracket time bracket n minus 1 bracket. Then look at the component 2 n plus 1 and n minus 1. We find n plus 1 minus quantity n minus 1 will equal to 2. And we can generate n plus 1 and n minus 1 in the numerator of fractions. Therefore, rewrite the numerator as n plus 1 minus n plus 1 over quantity n plus 1 multiplies quantity n minus 1. Adjust the numerator, then get n plus 1 minus bracket n minus 1 bracket over quantity n plus 1 multiplies quantity n minus 1. Therefore, the fraction becomes two items, n plus 1 over quantity n plus 1 multiplies quantity n minus 1 minus n minus 1 over quantity n plus 1 multiplies quantity n minus 1. Eliminate n plus 1 in the first fraction and n minus 1 in the second fractions. We get 1 over n minus 1 minus 1 over n plus 1. Now we have one positive fraction and one negative fractions. After that, back to the fraction 2 over quantity 2 plus 1 multiplies quantity 2 minus 1. Become 1 over 2 minus 1 minus 1 over 2 plus 1 equal to 1 over 1 minus 1 over 3. At this moment, we generate two new rules for each fractions. So 2 squared plus 1 over 2 squared minus 1 equal to 1 plus 2 over 2 squared minus 1 is the first rule. And 2 over 2 squared minus 1 transfer to 1 over 1 minus 1 over 3 is the second rule. Then the item is 1 plus bracket 1 over 1 minus 1 over 3 bracket. Same rules adapt to the second fractions. 4 squared plus 1 over 4 squared minus 1 equal to 1 plus 2 over 4 squared minus 1 equal to 1 plus bracket 1 over 3 minus 1 over 5 bracket. Next fractions, 6 squared plus 1 over 6 squared minus 1 equal to 1 plus bracket 1 over 5 minus 1 over 7 bracket. Continue to adapt this rule to every items. So 98 squared plus 1 over 98 squared minus 1 equal to 1 plus bracket 1 over 97 minus 1 over 99 bracket. The last item, 100 squared plus 1 over 100 squared minus 1 equal to 1 plus bracket 1 over 99 minus 1 over 101 bracket. Now you can easily to find the result. We have same value with positive and negative. Some of these fractions we can eliminate same value, such as minus 1 over 3 and 1 over 3, minus 1 over 5 and 1 over 5, to minus 1 over 99 and 1 over 99. There are 50 fractions, so the sum is 50 times 1 plus bracket 1 minus 1 over 1 bracket equal to 51 minus 1 over 101. That's the sum of the value. Do you get the result? Hope you to enjoy the video. Thank you.